Welcome everyone to Lakota West Student Broadcasting. I am David Webster here by myself today in the booth. And you are watching your Lady Firebirds softball take on the Mason Comets. Firebirds been on a hot streak today, looking to win their 5th straight. They've won 4 of their last 6, while on the opposing side, Mason is looking for a turnaround. They have lost 4 of their last 6. Ava Gilbert out on the mound today for the Firebirds. Fires the first pitch in for a strike, starting off hot early. Ava Gilbert, definitely a strikeout specialist, 71 so far on the season, 2nd in the GMC. Infield will play very in, anticipating a very short infield hit. Gilbert, the 0-1, taken outside, 1-1. Rounding out the infield at first base, we have number 22, my mistake, Lila Gully. Second base. And the ball will get through past the shortstop.
A single.
So yeah.
Now batting, number 7, McBrayer.
Mason, it's a leadoff single now. No outs. Gully. Gilbert now. Runner thinks about going. We'll get back to the base. Gilbert now taking her sign. Winds the 1-0. Bunt attempt. No avail. 1-1 count now. Gilbert now prepares for the 1-1. Fires. Called strike. 1-2 count now. Breyer will now be down 1-2. Runner on first. Want to at least try to advance this runner if you can't score her, obviously. Gilbert. Set. Winds. Ground ball will find a hole. Another Mason batter will reach. Back-to-back singles now for the Comets. Getting started off early. This is exactly what the Comets needed. Very slow start to their season. Quite the contrast last year. They lost a lot of talent due to graduation. And so now they're trying to find their groove again. And it's a great way to start off against a pretty top team in the GMC in Lakota West. See what kind of damage control Gilbert can do here. Fire the 0-0. Oh, strike. 0-1 here. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikes for Gilbert. 0-2 now. Corner's playing a bit in here while the middle infield stays back. Goalie prepares the 0-2. Winds, fires. He called ball. Away. 1-2 count now. West is coming off of a massive 24-3 victory over Coleraine. 2 home runs hit in that game. Bella Lucas's 3rd of the season, and Lila Gully's 1st. The season. Gilbert. Pop. Right to Gilbert. Doesn't even have to move. The definition of a can of corn right there. That'll be 1 down now for Mason.
Now batting, number 10, Sadie.
As I was saying, great start to the damage control there. Gilbert able to get an out without allowing a runner to advance, keeps him right there, and keeps the double play in order as well. Gilbert. Swing and a miss. Starts it off with another strike. 0-1 count. Gilbert winds the 0-1. Hard hit ball up the middle will find a hole. Fielded in center. Runner will stay put. Ducks on the pond now for Mason.
A single.
Mason is now, manufactured a great opportunity here. 3 singles to get any more routine than that. Out to bat, Audrey Renners, who thus far just a freshman, but has homered 3 times in 11 games. So this is probably the hitter you want up right now. She is off to a great season. Along with those 3 home runs, she's hitting for a .310 average, so not just a power hitter. Gilbert prepares the 0-1. Winds, fires. Yes. Short bloop will find a spot. And it will get 1, but it will score 1 as well. It's a little tricky spot. Just kind of landed in no man's land. Luckily, though, we're able to recover it and get an out, but a run will cross.
Now batting, number 14, Claire Mickelson.
2 down now. Gilbert, very solid job of damage control. Lets up 1 run, but giving up 1 run, bases loaded, now you have 2 outs. It's not really a bad spot to be in considering the circumstances. Comets now, runners on the corners. Still could do some damage here. Gilbert try to prevent that. 0-1. Called! Strike. 0-2. Gilbert. Hope she really wants to strike out here. Be a good way to end off the inning with some momentum here. Gilbert. Eyes in the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Gilbert strikes out the final batter. Mason Comets tally 1. West offense back up next. Welcome back, everyone, to Lakota West Student Broadcasting. I am David Webster here by my lonesomes in the booth. Mason does tally 1 run in the top of the first. West going to look to answer back here.
Number 8.
Make it a clean slate, or better yet, take the lead. Leading off for your Firebirds, Paige Kopp, second baseman. Currently leads the team with 14 RBIs. Not an RBI opportunity right now, but a good opportunity to get on base and start something for the Firebirds. She will start off with a swing and miss. 0-1 now. Pitching now for Mason, Leah Hugenberg. 18 innings pitched thus far, the least of the starters for Mason. So, a good sample size for her today. Kopp will take the second pitch for a ball. 1-1 now. Hugenberg will wind to 1-1. Kopp will fly one into foul territory. That'll be out. 1-2 count now. Down. As a pitcher getting ahead in the count this quickly, it's a very efficient way to get outs. Very efficient way to kind of shut down the momentum of a fresh inning. Berg, the 1-2. And Kopp will fight it off. Kopp's 14 RBIs as well are also tied for 5th in the GMC. Hard hit ball will get over the shortstop's head, and Kopp fights back and reaches down 1-2.
A single.
Great job from Kopp there. Gets down 1-2 pretty quickly, fouls one off, and then lines one into the outfield. It's fighting off a pitch. Now batting for your Firebirds, number 3, Leah Whitmer.
Now batting.
Whitmer now playing center field today, but she also does play a bit of catcher. It's good to have a player versatile like that on your team. Short dribbler, they'll go for 2. Called safe. Went for the risky play to go for the... They risked it going for the out at second instead of doing the routine play at first, and that'll cost the Comets. West now has 2 runners of their own with no outs. Oh, here's Jordan Bymashi.
Now batting, number 13, Jordan Bymashi.
Bymashi, another West girls hitter hitting over 300. Got quite a few of those this year. Offense is just getting hotter and hotter as the season goes on. The 0-0 taken high for a ball. 1-0 count now. The 1-0. Called strike. 1-1 now. West is seeking their first GMC title since the 2021-2022 season, so it has been a few years. It is going to be tough, though. A lot of competition this year. Oak Hills and Lakota East, very, very strong teams. And GMC is strong throughout. They're taking pitch 2-1 now. Bymashi waiting for a pitch. Patience is a virtue. Berg. 2-1. Winds. Bymashi. Patience. Gets up a 3-1 count. Hitters count. Gonna do some damage now. And great way for West to fight back here. They do let up 1 run. Bymashi. Ooh, off the hands, unfortunately. Will short fly to the first baseman. 1 out. Tough way to go out after fighting to get to that good count. Now batting.
Number 5.
Your Firebirds.
Bella
Lucas. Shortstop. This far hit 3 home runs, team leader. And it's tied for 3rd in the GMC. These 3 home runs are the first of her high school career. Never a better time to come in your senior year when you're trying to compete for a GMC title as they are right now. Lucas, the cleanup hitter, looking to clean up the bases in this opportunity right here. Lucas takes that one. Currently batting .429 as well as a .500 OBP. So she reaches base quite frequently, and she gets a lot of hits as well. So, again, great hitter to have up right now. She's going to try to stay out of the double play here. That would be a killer. Hugenberg. Big hack by Lucas. Got to stay in the shoes here. So you don't want to get too antsy and miss an opportunity like this because you want it too bad. Got to stay in yourself there. 1-2 now. Down. Hugenberg. Up. The 1-2. On its way. Taken. Good eye from Lucas. 2-2 count now. Fighting back. Lucas prepares for the 2-2. Hugenberg. Set. Fires. Another big cut. Lucas goes down swinging. 2 outs. Big strikeout there for Hugenberg. West offense kind of going a bit stagnant now after getting the 2 runners on. Inning's not over, though. 2-out rallies are possible.
Number 12, Claire Wilburn.
Number 12, Claire Wilburn. 2-out RBI opportunity. These are some of the opportunities you want to take advantage of, and later in the game, if you miss these, be more costly. Wilburn. Let's make the 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Hugenberg kind of looked a little shaky there. Got a couple hits off of her, but she stayed composed and is back out there slinging it. And is now retired back-to-back West hitters and has the next hitter 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Be taken. Good eye. 1-2. One-two on its way. Fouled back. Wilburn fights it off. I really liked how this inning started, but now things are not looking the way I wanted them to look. Wilburn down but not out. 1-2. Fired. Good eye. 2-2 count now. Clear sign. Berg checks the little sign thing. I like that. She'll wind. Fire the 2-2. Fouled back. Bat continues. Wilburn not going down easy here. So even if Wilburn could just reach here, RBI would be great, but just got to try to keep the inning going. Called strike 3. Hugenberg escapes. West leaves 2 on. Mason Comets will be up to bat, and we see you next on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. Broadcasting, I'm David Webster here. We're back watching Lakota West Student Broadcasting. I'm David Webster. Gilbert back on the mound now. Fires the 0-0. Just miss. 1-0 count now. West does get 2 runners on in that last inning, just not able to create any offense to manufacture those runs after they reached. So Gilbert going to go back out, do some damage control, keep that lead to just 1 run so our offense can do some damage. Ball 2 now, 2-0 count. Gilbert gets behind early. Simon will get ahead. Gilbert, the 2-0. It's going to be flied out to right field and misjudged there. I believe that will be scored an error there on Chloe Gelter out in right field.
Now batting, number 8, Delaney Radke.
So runner, she will reach on that error. It's costly. You get a runner to start out again. We saw how big that was last inning when they got a runner to start. Gilbert out back at the booth. Watch out. Different start to this at bat. Starts with a strike rather than 2 balls. That bodes well for her. Gilbert slowly makes her way to the mound. Comes set. Winds. Fires. He fouled off again. 0-2 count now. Gilbert gets ahead in these 0-2 counts. She really performs well finishing. Either getting the out or getting a strikeout. Better yet. Gilbert. The 0-2. Just outside. 1-2 now. Gets her sign. Strolls to the mound. Comes set. Winds. Fires. Taken high. Good eye. 2-2 count now. Better Radke. Radke goes down 0-2. And she gets back 2-2 even. Gilbert pairs the 2-2. Fires. Swing and a miss. Gilbert sends her packing. Second strikeout of the day. Sure, many more to come.
Now batting, number 3.
Gilbert bounces back.
Brooke
Doesn't let the
Henson.
error shake her. And gets right back on track with the strikeout. Lucas gets switched to third base while Wilburn at short. Gilbert. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Gilbert. Pairs the 0-1. Fires. Swing and a miss. 0-2. As I said again, Gilbert gets up in these 0-2 counts. It's very, very hard to get back against her. She really, really, really dominates when she gets ahead in the count. Oh-2 on its way. Fouled off to the left. Still 0-2 now. Gilbert takes the sign. Comes set. Winds, fires. Fouled off to the left once more. Clayton keeping this at bat alive right now. Clayton, another one of Mason's top performers right now, batting a .419 average, 3 doubles and a home run. So power bottom hitter for sure. Gilbert. Another fouled off to the left. Man. Good fighting here. Good fighting here from Clayton. Gilbert, still the 0-2 count. Comes set. 0-2 on its way once more. Fouled back to the left again. Here we go. Way to fight here from Clayton. Not wanting to give up. I mean, you got one out. And if you can reach base here, really advance a runner, set your top of the lineup up very nicely. Good, we're going to try the 0-2 once more. So the guy there, 1-2 count now. Again, running up the pitch count. Keep that to a minimum here. Try to keep these at bats as short as possible. Gilbert. 1-2. Get away from her. Simon will reach second on the wild pitch. All that foul balls paid off. Gilbert's losing a bit of composure. Needs to hone it back in and once more. 1-2. Clayton won't not go down. 2-2. Another high. Full. Clayton making Gilbert really work for this out. We'll do the 2-2 again. Taken. Full count now. What a way to fight back from Clayton here. Foul ball after foul ball, and then you take some pitches, you get a full count. Gilbert. Need to close the doors on this one. Be taken low. Man. Oof, almost hits her teammate with the bat and works a walk. That was a very impressive at bat. I think as impressive as a walk could get. Was down 0-2 and works the walk with a barrage of foul balls. Oh, strike. 1 count now. Mason is at the top of their lineup now. That's what I was saying. The power bottom. Clayton turns the lineup over now. 2 runners on with 1 out. Dangerous, dangerous territory for Gilbert. 0-1. It's going to be third base. Lucas fires to first. Gets the out. Runners will advance.
2 outs.
2 outs now. There is no force out in play, though. That has been removed.
Now batting, number 7, Morgan McBrayer.
Brer up. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 outs. So if you want to score those runners, you need a base hit. You got to keep the inning going. You need a walk, hit by pitch, something. Gilbert trying to recover after that long at bat to Clayton. Called strike. Good frame by the catcher, Dornan. 0-1 count now. Gilbert. Set. Fires. Outside. 1-1. Gilbert really needs this out. Close it out. Your pitch count did run up a bit, but if you can salvage with no runs, that's a win. Gilbert, the 1-1. Fires. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Gilbert gets ahead. Here we go. 1-2 to McBrayer. Gilbert. Ready's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Gilbert struck her out. Switched up the speed. Sent her to the dugout. Gilbert escapes with no runs given up. West bats back up on Lakota West Student Broadcasting next. Welcome back, everyone, to Lakota West Student Broadcasting. I am David Webster here.
Now
You are
batting, number
watching your Lady
22,
Firebirds softball.
Gully.
It's the Mason Comets, in which the Mason Comets hold a lead here. 1-run lead, bottom of the second. We still have lots of game left. Now batting for your Firebirds, Lila Gully. Hit her first home run of the season. Last game against Coleraine. Boy, was that a shot. See if she can give another ball a ride here. So she takes the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Last year, Mason had 5 first-team GMC players. Unfortunately, they were all seniors, so they will not have the help of those players this year. Find some other key contributors. Hugenberg now. 0-2 to Gully. Swing and a miss. Hugenberg makes quick work of Gully there. A 3-pitch strikeout. Yeah, ever since Hugenberg let those first 2 West runners reach base, she hasn't missed a beat.
Now
It's
batting,
been
number
nothing but
4,
dominant.
Ava Gilbert.
Right off the bat, Dakota West pitcher Ava Gilbert. I feel like Pat to Clayton really took a lot out of her. See if she's still got some in the tank for this at bat. Gilbert awaits the 0-0. Called strike. 0-1 now. Berg will wind the 0-1. Foul. Down 0-2. Mason this far, 4-7. Not exactly where they wanted to be. They are 3-2 in conference play, but looking to turn around this season here in the latter half. The 0-2 to Gilbert. Taken. 1-2 count now. Other side of the plate. West 7-6, 4-2 in conference play, which keeps them among the top teams in the GMC. One, two. Fouled off again. 1-2. We'll see it again. Gilbert fighting, not being an easy out here. Trying to get something started for her team. Gilbert awaits the 1-2. Hugenberg winds. She fires. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. Hugenberg continues to just be dominant out there. Back-to-back strikeouts now. West down to their last out of the bottom frame of the second.
Now batting, number 27, Reagan Dornan.
Reagan Dornan, the catcher now, up to bat for Dakota West. Dornan looking for getting something started for his team now with 2 outs. Starts off 0-1. Hugenberg. She's fired just 1 ball through 3 batters so far. The 0-1. It's fouled back. 0-2. And quick, efficient work here. Hugenberg prepares for the 0-2. Fires. Fouled off to the right. Dornan stays alive here. Dornan Fighting off, not going down easy. See if she can get on base. And ready for the 0-2. Foul back again. Protect mode. Off the hands that time, but the bat continues. Jordan settles in. Gets a sign. Berg. Set. Fires. Getting high. 1-2. And works a ball. Works the 0-2 count. Gets a ball. Stays alive. Keep it going. And now. Waits the 1-2. Hugenberg. Winds and fires. That one will be flied to shallow right field and will get down. Dornan works the 0-2 count into a single. Great job of protective hitting to keep this inning alive for the Firebirds.
Now batting, number 16, Bailey Heisman.
Now batting, your Firebirds, number 16, Bailey Heisman, the freshman. One of just a few freshmen on this varsity roster.
33.
In the lineup today. Now pinch running at first. We have Bell Taylor. So you want a pinch run for the catcher with 2 outs here. Save some time, some energy. Taken for strike, 0-1. Yeah, so Hugenberg doesn't let that little single affect her. Keeps going to work here, grinding away at these West hitters. 0-1 now. Heisman. Big cut. No avail. 0-2 count. Looking to make a splash here. Okay, West is down 1-0. It's definitely not desperation time, but it would be great to just get yourself back into the game, whether it's tying or going up. The 0-2 to Heisman. Aiken, 1-2 count. See, we're seeing a lot of patience, a lot of discipline from both sides, Mason and West. Just really hasn't manufactured in any runs, unfortunately, for West. But keep grinding away. Eventually, you'll break through. 1-2. Fouled back. 1-2 again. And West not going out down without a fight here. Heisman. The box ready, settled in. Hugenberg taking a bit more time here. Want to make things right. 1-2. Fouled back. Heisman going to have a long at bat of her own here. Heisman ready for the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Hugenberg strikes out the side. West goes down, leaving one man on. We'll see you back on Lakota West Student Broadcasting next. Welcome back, everyone, to Lakota
Now
West
batting,
Student
number
Broadcasting.
6,
I am David
Avery
Webster here.
Clayton.
I'm here at Firebird Field, bringing you Firebird softball. West down just 1 run here, top of the 3rd. Plenty of time, plenty of game left. Gilbert did run up the pitch count just a bit in that last inning. Going to try to work to be more concise here. West has only really worked with 2 pitchers this year, Gilbert and Gully. Kind of alternated between the two. So you kind of have that pitcher's depth. You want to have your starter go as deep as possible. So we'll see how much longer Gilbert will be in this game. Be a fly ball out to left, chased by Whitmer. Will reach the fence on a bounce. Whitmer will field, hit the cut, Lucas. And that'll be a leadoff first pitch double. Pardon me, second pitch. Mistake. Bit of a slip the brain.
Number 10.
Nonetheless, impressive. That ball just had a tail on it, kept going, and outreached the grasp of Whitmer. Great. Again, Mason just continues to start off the inning with runners, making West play, and Mason just thrives off it. Only 1 run thus far. Another fly ball to left field, and a bit of an issue there. Whitmer will field. Almost a bit of a collision there. You don't want to see a replay of what happened to your men's baseball team with Jacob Snow and Gabe Johnson. Unfortunate. Jacob Snow out for the year now. Those outfield collisions can be really, really risky. Something that's not really thought about, but you definitely want to avoid those. Communication is key. Gilbert bounces back with 1 quick out now. Hard line ball to right field. Right at. Great play there.
2 outs.
Gelter makes up for the error.
Now batting, number 14.
And again, that's the game of diamond sports right there. You put a great bat on it, but it just goes right to him. And Mason's lucky they didn't get doubled up there. Good job of getting back there. Clayton is being a bit risky out there on second, getting pretty far. No check, though, from Dornan. Fouled up. No catch. Foul ball. Gilbert bounced back after the leadoff double, gets 2 quick outs. Now looking to put the inning to a close and strand Mason runner in scoring position. Gilbert 1-1 on its way. Taken down, good eye. 2-1 now. Mickelson, the batter, just a freshman. These freshmen trying to make a splash here on the varsity rosters. Called strike, 2-2. The West baseball team has a couple freshmen that are making a name for themselves. Just hit a home run, Owen Herring. The 2-2. Fouled back. 2-2 now. With a runner on 2, lots of 2s. Gilbert winds and fires the 2-2. Dirt, a little early. Bit of a slip there. Full. Count now. Gilbert trying to avoid the walk or the base hit. Land the inning right here. Keep that pitch count down. Full count. Fouled back. Not what Gilbert needed there. See it back going. over it. Working hard. Full. We'll do it once more. Fires. He flied up. And good play there.
3 outs.
West retires Mason after the leadoff double, stranding a runner in scoring position. West bats back up next on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. Welcome back, everyone, to Lakota West Student Broadcasting. David Webster here, Firebird Field, and we are in the home half of the third inning. Firebird, top of the lineup now.
Now batting.
Paige Kopp,
Number
back up.
Paige Kopp.
Reached safely last time. Try to do it again here. West has had one coach in their entire softball history. Coach Kastner finally reached his 500 win total just a couple years ago, making him one of, I believe, 3 coaches in the Cincinnati area to do so. Very impressive. Page takes first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Kastner, along with those 500 wins, 6 GMC titles and 4 Final Four appearances. And as Kopp ground ball to the second baseman will make easy work of that. Kopp goes down.
1 out.
Making some good contact. As I was saying, in those 4 Final Four appearances was one of the opposing coaches of Mason, Casey
Now
Bramble.
batting. Number 3.
So,
Leo
rivalry here. Mason also has another West faculty member, Brennan Reedy, the varsity tennis coach, just promoted this year. Congratulations to him. Whitmer. Sky out to right field. Sun, not enough. Will still make the play despite the sun. West down with 2 outs quick. A lot of camaraderie here with Mason.
Now batting, number 13.
Celebrations together after each out. Jordan Bymashi going to try and do something here with 2 outs. Keep your team going. And we're only in the third. Plenty of time to get back with only a 1-run deficit, but better sooner than later. Bymashi takes first pitch, strike, 1. West missing a key player today, Mia Anderson. Definitely hurts not having her here today. Very, very powerful bat and reliable. Bymashi will ground to the third baseman. What a dart. What a play there to field that. West goes down in order. We'll see you back. Lakota West Student Broadcasting.
Mason 1, Lakota West.
Welcome back,
Now,
everyone, to Lakota
back
West
for
Student
Mason.
Broadcasting.
Number
I'm
15,
David Webster
Alex Simon.
here. Just starting off to give a shout out to my fellow broadcastees. Got Nico Stolenwork on camera, out in left field doing his due diligence out there by himself. Got Alex Dufek. Ooh, interrupted there. Fly ball out to right field will be misjudged by Gelter. Another error, costly. I'm gonna reach second on that error. That was a hard one. You gotta kind of catch it over your shoulder. Hot hitter.
Now batting, number 8.
I was saying, though, giving a shout out to my fellow guys. Alex Dufek down there behind the plate. And sitting next to me, operating the scoreboard, we got Dexter Reese. Gilbert winds. Fouled back. 0-1. I mean, if you're in the field west, you just don't want to make it hard on your pitcher, Gilbert, especially with her pitch count being as high as it is right now. Error like that just makes the inning longer. Gelter is only a sophomore. Plenty of room to grow. Called strike. Too far there. 0-2. Easton's longtime head coach retired last year. Leanne Muff, who was the coach of the year last year, so retired on a great note there. And that'll be in the dirt.
No, dead ball.
Or dead ball, pardon me. Man, tough break there for Gilbert. 2 runners on, no outs.
Now batting, number 3, Brooke Henson.
Muff retired with over 300 wins, just 89 losses, 11 district titles, and 4 GMC titles. What a great career, and I wish her well in her retirement. Gilbert winds, fires. Hard ground ball, Lucas Fields fires first, gets an out. Runners do advance, though. Force out, no more, with 2 runners in scoring position. Gonna need a lot of good pitches here. You're looking for a strikeout. Cannon corn, fly ball.
Becca Zellner.
Don't want any runners to advance here. I mean, again, if you're Zellner, the very least you want to do here, put one out deep in the outfield, get a tag up. Gilbert, got to do some major damage control here. Got to keep her team in the game. Yo, lined out to left. That will be over the head of Whitmer. Will hit. Looks like 2 will score. She's going for 3. Wilburn fires. No. Bases clearing triple for Zellner. Wow. Big capitalization by the Mason Comets right there. So the Comets they reach second on an error by Gelter.
Now batting, number 7.
Another
Morgan
great
McBrayer.
get hit by a pitch, I believe. And then Zellner comes up, clearing bases with a triple. Good heads up base running to get in there. McBrayer up. It's 1 out, runner on third. Still plenty of room to do damage here in this inning. And a little bit of fake out there. 1-0 now. So Mason now leads 3-0. Kind of taken. Mason starting to pull away a little bit. West offense needs some production next inning. So again, even if you just get one run, maybe even 2, just make it easier for yourself later on instead of having to do it all in one inning. Gilbert, 2-0. Call, strike. 2-1 now. Man, Gilbert is working today, really. It's the worst thing to see a pitcher when going out there and you get an error. I mean, you just can't do anything about it. You just got to keep going, keep slinging. He'll lay down the bunt, the squeeze, and Gilbert will go to first with it. Gets the easy out. Mason will score on the suicide squeeze. So that was a great placement there for the bunt. It helps when you have a runner like Zellner on third who has some wheels.
Now batting number
Mason
6.
now leads 4-0.
Avery Clayton.
Man, what a game for Mason. Like I said, came in this game 4-7. Not really where they wanted to be, especially with last year winning the GMC title. They were all over. Now, hard ground ball. Wilburn will field. Fires to first. Gets the out. West
3 outs.
retires the Comets, but will relinquish 3-1 runs. West bats back up next. Welcome back, everyone, to Lakota West Student Broadcasting. I am David Webster here. That last inning, your Firebird ladies down 4-0 to the Comets. Bottom of the fourth here. Got 4 innings left of play. Gonna need to get some of that back here. They want to stay in this game. Lucas now up to bat. West's trusty power hitter this year. Leads the team in home runs and just bat cleanup this time. Lucas, big cut. Won't find it. 1-1. Lucas, just need to find some contact here. I need to put a ball to the stars. Just put it in play. Do something. Lucas works a 2-1 now. Hugenberg, no mercy today. Gave up those 2 leadoff hits and hasn't really stumbled since. It's a sophomore, too. Green grass ahead of her. Lucas fouls it back. 2-2. A 2-2 count now, even. Maybe the reason Hugenberg's doing so well is that sleeve. Fires. Taking high, full count now. High from Lucas. Senior discipline. Lucas. Readies. Hugenberg gets her pitch. Full count on the way. Lucas. Foul ball off to the right side. Out of play. Lucas awaits the full count once more. Big hack. Big miss. Lucas goes down swinging. Strikeout for Hugenberg. Looking ahead, both teams, North Lakota West Firebirds face Middletown next. Just 1-11, 0-6 in conference play. Next, they're going to face Sycamore, 5-5, 4-3 in conference play. And then finally, they're going to end the away trip with Fairfield. They're 4-6 and 3-2 in conference play. So, looking ahead, next 3 games are very winnable for these Firebirds. And I won't necessarily say they're must-win games, but a win is a win. Especially since they're all 3 conference games. Got to look ahead for that GMC title. Yeah, apparently East is undefeated in conference play. So, going to be hard to topple them. They're going to need to lose some games. Oh, 2 now. Wilburn, ready. Hugenberg fires. Out of the top of it. 0-2 count now. Wilburn, fight here. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to let Mason just suck the spirit out of you. You still want to keep fighting. Don't give up. The game is not over whatsoever. I've seen crazier things. And a miss. Hugenberg.
2 outs.
Back-to-back strikeouts. She's mowing down the Firebird hitters tonight. I just have no answer. Oh, batting Lila Gully.
Now batting number 22.
Sure, we'll see her
Gully.
mound very, very soon. So Gilbert's pitch count getting very, very up there. Like I said, Gully home run last game against Coleraine. Trying to carry that magic into here today. There's a home run swing, but not find a target. 0-1 now. Go, Gully. Ready for the 0-1. Hugenberg. 0-1. Let's get back. 0-2. It's a great game for Hugenberg. As I said, only 18 innings pitched thus far in the season. So this performance sure will get her a lot more looks from her coaches. She's only a sophomore, so we do it now. Hugenberg, 0-2. Swung on and missed. She strikes out the side. Dominance. Lakota West, down and out in order. We'll see you back on Lakota West Student Broadcasting next.
Firebirds, number 33.
Welcome back,
Taylor.
everyone, to Lakota West Student
We
Broadcasting.
have number 4, Ava
I am
Gilbert
David
at
Webster
first
here, and I
base.
bring you
And now pitching
Firebird
for
ladies
Firebirds,
softball.
number 22, Lila Gully.
A few changes here in the field for your Firebirds. Now, right field, we have Belle Taylor. First base, pitcher Ava Gilbert.
Number 10.
Now batting for the Comets, number 30,
And now
number 10,
pitching
Sadie
is
Hayes.
Lila Gully. Gully starts off with a swing and a miss. 0-1. Gully started off the season a bit shaky on the mound. Coming into her own now, finding the groove. Ball 1. Gully this far season, 26 innings pitched, 1-2 record, 31 strikeouts, and a 4.5 ERA. The ERA was up in the 6 area, but she has gotten that down the past couple games. So good work to recover. See, Gilbert does do bulk of the pitching. She starts the most. Gully typically comes in on relief. Gully, the 1-2. Hard lined out to left. Error on the field by Whitmer, but we'll get it in and keep the runner at first. Leadoff single now for Mason.
Now batting for the Comets, number 17, Audrey Reynolds.
That's what I'd say from so far this game, obviously other than the pitching. Mason's done best is they've started off innings right. They get runners on early, and they've not stranded a lot of runners. And that's why they're winning right now. Gully. Oh no. Man, I mean that Mason crowd and the dugout has been very, very vocal today, keeping the energy up. Gully, 1-0. He popped up. Cop, make the play. Can of corn.
1 out.
Comets retire 1.
Number 2, I don't have number 2.
Number 2 is Claire Mickelson. Oh, no. Sorry. Wrong one.
New batter for the Comets, Aubrey DeWood.
Aubrey Wood. Now batting for the Comets, number 2, Aubrey Wood.
DeWood now, first plate appearance of the day. Fresh. Gully. Hey, and a miss. Ooh, and Ornan will try and check the runner at first. Luckily, Taylor back there in relief. Runner will stay there. It's a bit of a. That's why you have backup on there, you know. Good heads up play by Taylor to run in. 1-1 now. Called. 1-2 now. That Mason team last year was special. I mean, they had both athlete of the year and pitcher of the year. And like I said, unfortunately, those players were all seniors, so they need to find new contributors this year. Hard line out to the left. Whitmer will play it. Get it in. Another single for Mason.
Number 16.
West did have 2 second-team GMC returning players. That's Jordan Bymashi and Paige Kopp. So maybe looking to get onto the first team this year. See some improvement.
Now batting for the Comets, number 16, Madeline Rush.
So yeah, with Mason's kind of progression this year from last year due to the talent loss, Lakota East has taken over the GMC. So they are now the top dog. They are the team to beat. West did have 1 first-team GMC, though, Claire Wilburn. Popped up to right center, 3 West Flares, and that'll drop in no man's land.
Yeah, they touched it.
Yeah, that'll be ruled a single there. See a bit of a misplay there from the West defense, but no error. So it'll drop in no man's land. You can see the hesitancy. You don't want to run into anybody, but someone should call it and get there. And Gassner will call a meeting up to the mound, collect his team's composure, get everybody together. We'll see you when we're back. We're going to take a bit of a break here. We are back after a short break, and I'm still David Webster here, still by myself. But we're making it work here. See if West can keep this damage to a minimum. Ducks on the pond for Mason with just one out. Gully slips it off, foul ball, 0-1. West has had some unfortunate, had a couple errors today, which going into the season they only had 19, I believe a .900 fielding percentage, so pretty sound team defensively, so pretty out of character today. West, foul ball again, 0-2. Oh, he gets an 0-2 count. See if she can capitalize here, get a quick out. Own it in here. Gully, come set. Fires. Out up. Out of play. As I was saying, both teams have done a great job today at the plate of fighting pitches off, staying up to bat, not being an easy out. And for Mason, they have been able to capitalize off that and manufacture runs. West just really not able to. Those long at bats have oftentimes turned into outs rather than reached bases. The 0-2 once more. Taken. Good eye. 1-2. This West defense seems a bit rejuvenated after getting a bit of a lecture out there. A lot more communication, encouragement. It's all good changes you need if you want to come back here. Oh, really wanted that call, but I'm not an umpire for a reason. So 2-2 now.
Yeah, she more.
Gully on the way. And good eye. Yeah, it's just these Mason hitters will not quit. They just keep coming. On pitches off. Great discipline. Getting their pitch, and then they whack the ball hard. I mean, just great game here. Not much to complain about if you're Mason. Hard hit ball! Wilburn will field it! Good effort to get back, but wow, almost a very good bang play there.
2 outs.
Claire Wilburn checks up on the runner, makes sure she's okay. Good sportsmanship.
Now batting, number 3, Brooke Henson.
West is missing
Claire.
their sportsmanship player of the year, Mia Anderson, today. So missing a good bat and a good teammate. Great heads up play there. Did not get her head taken off by Wilburn. Uses the glove instead. 2 down now. Gully 1 out away from stranding 3 Mason Comets. Got a lot of air-dwelling mascots in the GMC. You got the Firebirds, the Thunderhawks, the Comets, the Aviators. Yeah, I don't know. Something about Greater Miami Conference in the air. And as I was just reminded, the Coleraine Cardinals. I mean, hey, I said birds are a pretty common mascot, but we don't just have birds in the GMC. Gully, 0-2 now. Oh, batter will call time. Composure here. Again, you're 1 out away from squandering a bases loaded opportunity with 1 out. So, again, Mason can capitalize here. They can really start to close the door on this game. West really needs some late inning heroics. 0-2. Grounded to Lucas. Bit of a skipper. Bad throw from Lucas. Will get past Gilbert. Mason will score 2. And they will hold the runners there. Another defensive mistake. West. Just again, a really out of character game here. West is very sound on defense. Not many errors, but today it's just been one of those days when it rains, it pours. And you're going to have those days, but it's okay to have those days. You just got to bounce back. So, again, not out of this game, but if you do lose this game, you want to try play the rest of the game out hard. Don't give up. And go into your next games you have in your schedule with a good attitude. Swing and a miss. Gully.
Yes, I got you.
Attacks back quickly. Comets now up 6-0. If you're Lucas, you don't want to beat yourself up too bad. I mean, errors happen. It's part of the game. It's not anything to just get completely down on yourself about. You got to stay up, make the next play. Hard hit ball. Whitmer makes the grab. West barely almost escapes the inning with no runs given up, but costly error gives up 2. Your Firebirds are down 6-0 when we return on the Lakota West Student Broadcast. Welcome back, everyone, to Lakota West Student Broadcasting. I am David Webster here, trying to stay in high hopes despite our Lady Firebirds losing. But in moments of despair, you got to find some way to stay happy, find some way to stay in the game. And again, if you're the Firebirds, obviously you want to go for the win here, but you just want to try to do something to write home about. Be happy about that you did in this game. Make some noise. Gilbert now. Ball 1-0 count. A bit of a issue with the scoreboard. Up there. There it goes. It's fixed. Perfect. Now we're all in order. 1-0. Buchenberg still out there. I don't know. No reason to take her out. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Big cut. Gilbert. Stay in the shoes there.
Stay down.
Yeah, say. You want that's a swing. As Braden Johnson said, don't do damage. Gilbert's capable of that, but gotta stay in the shoes, be composed. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Gilbert awaiting the 1-2. Hugenberg prepares. Comes set. Fires. And infield fly called by the shortstop. Makes the grab. Yeah, that's a great example right there. Textbook communication. Calls it, waves the arm. No one else even tries for it. It's just what you got to do.
Now batting, number 27, Reagan Dornan.
Dornan up to bat. Do something now. Make some noise. The bats get loud. That West dugout's been relatively quiet as well. I mean, I know it's hard to be excited when you're down 6 runs, but momentum's a big thing in baseball. Energy's a big thing in baseball. I mean, we see it all the time here in high school level of a team that is down a little bit, but they're staying up and they end up coming back. Oh, hard hit ball at Hugenberg. Dornan will reach. Ooh, a bit of a outrage from the fans after that call, but hope Hugenberg's okay. I think she's smiling. Seems okay, but yeah, I would hate to see a great game like this cut short by that. But wow,
They're all laughing.
man, that ball was shot out of a cannon.
It was safe. She was safe.
Man.
Oh, if she would have, yeah.
Yes, West can try to find some momentum off of that. I think Hugenberg's okay. She's getting up. Some claps from the audience. Good sportsmanship here. That's what it's all about. That'll be a nice little shiner tomorrow. I think Hugenberg's going to take some pitches, so we will go on a break, and we'll be back soon on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. Welcome back, everyone. After that short little break, you use the restroom, get a snack, rehydrate. We're back here. Pitcher is okay. Seems to be laughing off everyone, having a laugh, so that's good. And Heisman now up to bat, the freshman. Cut. Make contact. It's the first step there. 0-1 now. Heisman. It's the 0-1. Yeah. Hugenberg. Another miss. Hugenberg looking for her 9th strikeout now. Just excellent show today. Very, very, very promising signs. Yeah, this West lineup, nothing to scoff at. Lots of bats. And if you can just completely shut them down as she's done, that's a good sign. Heisman, way to fight. Good foul ball. 0-2 again. Heisman, gotta try to hit a ball with eyes. Find a hole. The 0-2 again. Good eye. 1-2. Must be funny for Coach Gassner now to be facing his former player as a coach. Just make him feel a bit old. Heisman, little dribbler. And the first baseman makes a bit of an error.
Wow.
Tries to make the intellectual play of letting it go foul, but it ended up biting her in the butt. And West reaches now. 2 runners on, 1 out. And that'll turn the lineup over to Paige Kopp, top of the lineup. Just where West wants to be.
Batting number 8, Paige Kopp.
Kopp
Unfortunately, I probably done the same thing.
gonna look to see. I mean, that ball just had no spin on it. It was just, it stayed right there.
Sand, like it's not. You know, I mean, we haven't had rain in West like sand.
Kopp looking to climb the RBI ranks in the GMC. Already top of the team, so we're going for top of the GMC now. Kopp.
Average speaks to everything.
Say Kopp this season, 333 average. So, very reliable hitter. She's due. It's her third at bat. So if the numbers are right, she'll get a hit here. Hard hit ball. We'll find. It'll get past center fielder. Kopp running to second. She will turn 2. And Kopp will have a bases clearing triple of her own. Great hit. Took a little bit of a bad bounce. Gets past the center fielder. Kopp now 16 RBIs on the year. Great moment for the kid out there. Whitmer, 1 out. Still plenty of time here. Great opportunity for this West Firebirds lineup.
3, Leah Whitmer.
And just what I was saying. Do something this inning that can just get the morale up. You know? This offense, like an old car, you know, you just got to get it started, but once it's started, it's going, you know? Whitmer. Yeah, now Hugenberg on the low fatigue, going to take advantage before they put in a new pitcher and a fresh arm, you know? You want to take advantage of that fatigued arm. The lack of control, or whether it's wild pitches or leaving meatballs over the middle, got to find a way to do damage. Hugenberg maintain the damage here. Whitmer, skied out of play. 2. Man. And West trying to be the comeback kids today. Some amazing teams. And they're doing a good job, taking advantage. Let's keep it going. 0-2. Taken. Good eye from Whitmer. This West ladies team has been together for quite a few years. So there's a lot of bonds on this team that go deeper than the game. And it's just what you love to see. 1-2 count now. Good eye. Whitmer. 2-2 now. Works it back. Even. Advantage. No one. Whitmer. It's 2-2. Fighting back. Berg trying to snuff it out. Wow. Another fight off. And on the hands there. So just good job of fighting it off. Living to see another day.
Okay.
Oh, they're going to take a brief pause to close the gate. Anyone a safety hazard. Whitmer will wait the 2-2 once more. Hugenberg fires it. Taken. Whitmer showing that senior discipline right now. Works it back to a full count. Full. Got to protect here. Berg. Full count. Taken. Looking strikeout.
2 outs.
Wow. Good job of Hugenberg not to give up there. Did get back from an 0-2 to a full count, but got the out nonetheless.
Now
So
batting number
West
13,
down to their last
Jordan
out
Baimashi.
in this bottom frame Baimashi, not an easy hitter to get out though. One of West's top performers this year. Big opportunity for the junior. Baimashi, fly ball to right field. Right fielder will get on her knees to make that catch. Bit of a risky move, but hey, it pays off.
3 outs.
West does shave the lead down to 4, tallying 2.
Going into the top of the 6th.
West baseball,
Mason 6.
softball. pardon
Lakota
me.
West
Back
2.
on Lakota West Student Broadcasting next. Welcome back, everyone, to Lakota West Student Broadcasting. Sorry for the delay on the return, but we are back. If you didn't miss us. Firebird ladies tally 2 in that last inning. Cut the lead down to 4. Still 2 innings to work with here. So you can make quick work of this Comet lineup. Get the hot bats back out there. Still in the meat of the West lineup, so damage 2 could be done very easily. Gully. Working a 2-0 count. Called strike. 2-1 now. Yeah, Gully is West's only other pitcher that has pitched this year. I am curious to see if we will see Gilbert. They have done that in the past. They'll have Gully come in relief and then Gilbert to close. I don't know. They're going to hope that Gully can stay in this game because Gilbert was used quite a bit today. The volume of the pitches. Taking full count now. Chloe now. Full. And will administer based on balls. Mason again, another lead-off hitter will reach.
Now batting for the Comets, number 6, Avery Clayton.
Okay, looking ahead for Mason, as we did for West, we'll face Princeton, and Coleraine, and then Hamilton in their next 3. So, again, a little bit of a more tougher next 3 games for Mason with Princeton and Hamilton in better teams in the GMC. I mean, if they can play like this against other teams in the GMC, they can definitely end the season off on a good note. Gully starts 1-0. On its way. Called strike. 1-1. I love an umpire with good conviction. This one has pretty good. Pretty good. Gully. 1-1. Loss will be 2-1 now. As I said, Mason is seeking to retain the GMC title this year. There'll be some pretty cosmic chances of that happening. But again, can still end the season off on a good foot. It's always a good thing, even if you start off a little shaky, but end things off right, you can kind of go into next year feeling a bit better. Base on balls for Gully. We did see this in her previous appearances. Bit of an issue with control administered Too many
Now batting
walks.
for Mason, number 10, Sadie Hayes.
I mean, especially Mason coming off pretty bad 10-0 loss to Oak Hills, so call time. Gassner gonna come out again. The meeting, as I was saying though, Mason coming off a 10-0 loss to Oak Hills, so again able to come off that loss, come to Firebird Field and get the bats going, and I feel like
Fans getting
this
close
game
to
is
dinner
in
time. Don't forget about our
big
concession
due
stand.
part to Hugenberg.
You go see them
Absolute
right now, you may
dominant
get a
performance
special
out
deal on
there.
hot dogs or anything else they
Mowed
have.
down, I believe, 9 West batters, struck out 9.
Ava's going back in.
I believe Ava's
Now
going to go back
pitching
in.
For Lakota West,
Like,
Ava
should
Gilbert.
get her some ibuprofen, some ice. Some icy hot, too. Anything, really. And again, this is where the problem with only having 2 pitchers comes in, is when you get in a game where you play an offense that gets both your pitch count up, gets them tired. You're kind of pinched into doing this, unfortunately, and it just makes you guys tired. Go over it to find some flame. Really needs to dig deep here. Murray and Heisman will race back to their outfield positions. Gilbert, the flamethrower, back on the mound. Ground ball, Wilburn steps on third, gets the force. Good heads up play there.
Wow.
Gets the force out on the lead runner. Gets dirty. Dirty there by
for the
Prayer.
Comets, number 17, Audrey Renners.
Gilbert able to get a quick out there. Bodes well in her favor. It's Renners. And Renners, the freshman, the slugger. 9 RBIs, 3 home runs, tied for third in the GMC. And hard hit ball. Heisman bobbles the fielding. And Mason will tally 1. And an instance of the West defenders not helping out their pitchers, specifically Gilbert today, unfortunately. There's be ruled a single, but we'll reach second on that error.
Now batting for Mason, number 2, Aubrey Wood.
Mr. Wood up, second plate appearance of the day. Gilbert just cannot let that rattle you. You just got to keep going. Can't do anything about what happens in the field. You just got to play your game. Make good pitches. Can't help what you can't control. 0-1 now. Gilbert, 0-1. Taking 1-1 count now. Gilbert to 1-1 on the way. Ready to Wood. Comes set. Prepares. Called! Ooh, bit of a favorable call there to Gilbert. Good call to go her way. 1-2 now. Big. That's a big call. Gilbert prepares the 1-2. Oh, that one will fly. Good hit. Way to find contact. Whitmer Fields gets it in. Mason, ooh. Good heads up base running there by DeWood to reach second. Getting a bit dirty there. Mason now goes up 9-2 on your Firebirds. Man. This is one of those games.
Now that information.
It's hard to stay positive, but you have to.
Rush.
We don't get down on ourselves here at Lakota West. Gilbert fires. Dribble down. We'll make the field. Little toss. We'll get the out. Wood will remain on third. 2 outs now. Runner will advance to third. How much closer?
Number 5. It looks like I can't see.
See, Coach Poodle having a bit of a scoreboard consultation with the umpire.
Audrey Hunt. Audrey Hunt.
The hitter for Mason. Got Audrey Hunt.
2 for 1. Just only have limited quantities. We only made 10, so.
Now batting for the Mason Comets, number 5, Audrey Hunt.
Gilbert working against a new hitter, Hunt. See if there's something to the, coming off the bench, cold hitting, or if she's coming off the bench ready to hit. We shall see. 1-0. So Gilbert won't add much to her K total today. Called strike, 1-1. Gilbert typically a strikeout pitcher today, but not much of that. So very uncharacteristic game from West today. But you're going to have those. You're not going to have a perfect season. So it's always good to learn from mistakes. Gilbert. The 1-1. High. 2-1 now. Gilbert readies herself for the 2-1. Fires. It's away from her. 3-1. Hitters count. Two down, Gilbert. You just want to give her something to hit here. Hopefully your defense can make a play now. Woof. Another favorable call. Full count. Gilbert trying to close the doors. Pretty long inning. Gilbert. One fire. Oh, that ball will find a hole. The inning will continue. Mason tallies one more. They lead 10-2 now. Man. Just hurts.
Now batting for the Comets, number 3,
Big hurt for
Henson.
Gilbert's stats this far this season. Big punch in the gut, fortunately. Gilbert. Try to get back here. Oh, strike. 0-1. Gilbert. Ball is fouled. Ooh. Great play there by Lucas. Falls down. Makes the catch. Inning finally over. Man. Mason goes up 10-2 over your Firebirds.
Going into the
Welcome back, everyone, to Lakota West Student Broadcasting. I am David Webster. We're here, Firebirds Field, home half of the sixth. Firebirds down a lot to a little, 10-2. And Bell Lucas, the slugger, up now. And just want to just do something here. End the game off on a good note. 0-1. Hülkenberg still out there. I wonder if they'll keep her in for the complete game. Lucas prepares for the 1-1. Hard grounder, fielded, managed. One down. Man, Mason has just not missed a beat today on defense. Great pitching. There was that one little error in center field, misjudged it, took a bad bounce that they did capitalize on the score, but other than that, this Mason team has been rather flawless today. And if you're Mason, you're in a great spot right now. Just trying to string together some wins, have some fun. Berg. Yeah, Wilburn. Sure, West's only first team GMC. They did have one more second team, but that was Liz Meyer, who did graduate. Left to her.
Dropping in.
Wilburn. Oof. That ball will drop in. No man's land. Wilburn showing off that first team GMC right there. Getting on base. Her team needs it most, man. Gassner going out to make a bit of a change. He's going to run. I believe he's going to run for pinch run for Wilburn. Now running.
Now running number 2, Zoe Hirschner.
Now running for your Firebirds. Number 2, Zoe Hirschner, freshman. Listed as a pitcher, but is running right now. As I said, West, they do have other pitchers on the roster, but Gully and Gilbert, 22, who have seen innings pitched today. Got a golf cart out in left field watching the game. Next to our very own Nico Stonework. Everybody's Lonesome's doing great. So proud of you, Nikos. Gully. Runner on first. Ooh, they'll check the runner. Hirschner will get back with the head first slide. Don't want to get tagged out at first there. That would just be killer. Gully. Trying to make something work here. Gully swings, fouls out of play. 1-1. That's what I was saying. I mean, just very uncharacteristic game for West. Only 19 errors prior to this game. .938 fielding percentage. Team ERA of 4.4 as Gully skies one, center field. Field didn't have to do much moving there. 2 down now for Dakota West. As I was saying though, just team ERA 4.4. So yeah, this is not a game that you typically see at Dakota West.
21. That is Savannah Phillips.
Yeah, I mean, say you look at the stat sheet for Mason. You'd expect the record to translate better. I mean, team ERA of 5.68, little on the higher side, but not too bad. But the team batting average 311, right there with Lakota West. And their footing percentage is just below at .9. So
Now
again,
batting for the
Mason
Firebirds.
on the stat
Number
sheet,
21.
not a bad team. Not a bad team at all.
Bailey Phillips.
Just had a couple of tough games. They have a tough schedule. So it's in the 4-7 and 3-2 in the conference play.
That is number 21, Savannah Phillips.
So now batting for Dakota West, Savannah Phillips, number 21, sophomore. Phillips. Cut and missed. 1-1. Gutenberg trying to close out. 1-1. Phillips fouls it back. 1-2. So, I mean, West has made a lot of contact today, fighting stuff off, but just hasn't been able to manufacture it into much offense, which is due in part to Humber. I mean, she's just pitched an excellent game today. Absolutely a gem. Phillips. Good eye, and they will check on Hirschner once more. She will be back in safe. 2-2 now. Hugenberg. It's back on the mound. Sets. Fires. Out tip. Phillips able to stay alive. Yeah, I mean, this Mason team's high morale all day. I mean, again, hard not to be happy when you're winning, but I feel like it's due in part to why they're winning. They just were able to stay up all game, keep the hype up, and benefited from it. Hugenberg now working a 2-2 with 2 outs. Phillips swing and a miss. Hugenberg, another strikeout.
3 outs.
Mason retires for Dakota West
To the
batters.
top of the 7th.
We go to the top of the 7th next. Dakota West
Got
student
Mason
broadcast.
10.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lakota West Student Broadcasting. I am David Webster, still by myself. It's okay. Gotta live with being alone sometimes. It's part of life. As Cop, quick field, quick turn, called out. Good bang bang play there. Cop goes for the underhand toss. As I was saying, West missing a pretty vital player, Mia Anderson. Also been missing Adeline Twyman. Kind of missing for the same reason as Mia Anderson, a personal event. But Twyman, the first baseman, also dealing with the injury management, ankle sprain. Really unfortunate. Sprained her ankle in volleyball and then sprained the other one in softball. So Hope she can come back and make a splash here. Make some just do some good for her team, man. See her back. And West, new pitcher, not just new pitcher for the game, but new pitcher for the season. This is West's first new pitcher appearance other than Gully and Gilbert. Savannah Billups up, sophomore. Around Gretchen Guth in left field, and Whitmer has been moved to center. Gully's now at first. Gilbert is taking some much-needed rest on the bench. Billups. Oh, strike 2-1. So yeah, no, not any really notes from me on Billups. Haven't seen anything. So this will be the first sample we've seen yet this far. Hard hit ball. Wilburn gets down and dirty. Unfortunately, not able to make the throw in time, but good field and an accurate throw from her knees.
Now batting for the Comets, number 6, Avery Clayton.
Clayton now. In my notes, one of Mason's big hitters. I don't really know how much damage Mason's trying to do at this point, but game isn't over. 1-0 now. Wilburn's shaking the dirt out of her glove. Billups. 1-0 will be fouled off. 1-1. Oof, man, this game's taking a lot out of me. I can't imagine how they feel out there on the field. Billups, the 1-1. Hard foul ball off to the left. Just wee bit early there. Time that one up. That was a nice hit, but time it up better. 1-2 now. Billups the 1-2. Hard hit ball. Wilburn Fields turns 2. Cop goes to first. Will get the runner at second, but will not be able to turn the 2. Good base running.
2 outs.
But 2 outs now.
Now batting,
almost
number
over.
10,
Billups
Hayes.
doing a good job here. Get some outs. You know, letting her fielders field. And Wilburn does have a very solid glove. Big reason why she was first team GMC last year. So, got a bit of a conference. The umpire's off screen. Can't really see much, unfortunately. I want to know what's going on. Conversation with the field umpire. Two outs. Runner on first. Billups. Swing and a miss. 0-1 now. Billups working with an 0-1. Runner on 1. 2 outs. Yeah, 1. Swing and miss again. 0-2. Billups gets down early. Alrighty. Billups, an 0-2. Advantage count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Oh, drop third strike. Should be tagged out. Billups gets the strikeout to end the inning. Strands 1. West bats. Last chance. Back next on Lakota West Student Broadcast. Welcome back, everyone, to Lakota West Student Broadcasting. Bottom of the seventh here. Your Lady Firebirds down 10-2. Last chance here to at least tie the game to extend it into extras, but that's going to be the case. We still have a long, long time to go. And Mason will bring in a new arm here. The Anna Polka, senior, who has their most innings pitched this year with 36, 4-5 record, 31 strikeouts, and a 4.8 ERA.
We have number 27, Reagan Dornan.
Reagan Dornan, last time up, drilled the opposing pitcher, reached though. I don't want to hope for that to happen again, but see if she can get on without hitting an opposing player. Dornan, hard hit ball with eyes, worm burner. She'll reach on a bit of a, as I said, worm burner single. Good way to start off the inning. Let's say one of the few times this game that West had a leadoff runner reach. And again, you got to do that. You're going to win games, and that's why Mason has been so successful today. They start off innings with runners on base with no outs, and it just always forces the opposition into a tough situation. Yes, we're gonna have another pinch runner.
Number 30.
Now batting for the Firebirds, number 31, Gretchen Guth.
Oh, Gretchen Guth batting Firebirds.
30.
Got a pinch runner as well, Josie Kiwakowski. Running for Reagan Dornan.
Running for the Firebirds, number 30, Josie Kowalski.
Oh and 1. Guth. Good eye. If you were wondering, Lakota West men's baseball conquered Hamilton today, 14-4. West baseball continues their dominant run, now reaching 7-2 as Guth fouls one off to the left side, caught by the third baseman, 1 out. So I was saying, West baseball pretty solid this year. Say, take away this game, West softball not looking very bad either. So good, pretty solid year for West Diamond Sports this far. West always has some competition. They always put a team up. It's pretty solid. May not be a GMC title team, but they always have a competition. Cop grounds one and third baseman. Man,
2 outs.
I gotta say, Audrey Renner's third baseman. She's a solid player. I mean, got a cannon over there at third, and she hits dingers. I mean, what more can you ask for out of a freshman? So
now batting number 3, Leah Whitmer.
Batting here with 2 outs. Leah Whitmer. West down to their last out now. So I don't know. So if you're Lee, I don't know what your approach is here. You just all or nothing. You trying to get the inning going. We shall see. Polka, the 1-0. Good eye. 2-0 count now. Polka prepares the 2-0, trying to fight back. Whitmer, swing and miss. 2-1. A little over top of that one. Two and 1 to Whitmer. Advantage, Whitmer. Polka. Good eye. Whitmer works a hitter's count. 3-1 for number 3. 3-1 on its way. Again high, Polka.
A walk.
Ace on balls. Whitmer reaches. 2 runners on now. Force out at any base, though. Unfortunately, it does kind of work in Mason's favor, more so than West's. By
Now
machine.
batting number 13, Jordan By Machine.
By machine, been uncharacteristically. I've used that word a lot today, but I feel like that really encapsulates what's going on for this West team. But not her best day at the plate today. But still, one more bat to kind of maybe round it off nicely. See what she does here. First pitch for a ball, 1-0. One and 0. Polka. Oh, hard hit ball will be fielded by Renners. Unfortunate break there. Your West Firebird girls fall to the Mason Comets 10-2. Man,
Mason Comets 10.
pretty heartbreaking game here.
Firebirds 2.
But a lot to learn, a lot to improve on here. Again, West's hot streak of 4 straight wins ends. Mason ends their losing streak of 3 games. Both these teams are kind of looking in good directions going forward.
On Friday.
Once more, I appreciate everybody watching. Once more, I want to give a shout out to my fellow broadcasters, Dexter Reese, Nico Stolenwork, and Alex Dufek. One final time, it's David Webster signing off on Lakota West Student Broadcast.